About $7 billion of Iranian assets are currently frozen here in South Korea, despite Tehran's efforts to access those funds. Washington's top diplomat says the U.S. doesn't want the money released until Iran complies with the 2015 Iran nuclear deal. Choi Won-jong with the details.
The U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has said that the U.S. will not allow release of Iranian funds that have been locked in South Korean banks. In a statement that was brought up during a hearing at the U.S. Capitol on Wednesday local time, he said Washington will not ease any of its sanctions on Iran, including the return of about $7 billion unless Iran complies its obligation under the 2015 nuclear agreement. Blinken said if Iran comes back into compliance, the U.S. would do the same. If not, relief will be no longer available. The U.S. withdrew from the multilateral nuclear deal with Iran, known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, in 2018. Since then, about $7 billion of Iranian funds have been piled up and frozen in the South Korean banks. However, according to Iran in February, South Korea agreed to release around $1 billion of Iranian funds if Washington agreed to it, and Seoul was widely pressured by the Iranian government in relation to the seizure of the South Korean flagship back in January. With no agreement with the U.S., the funds are still currently held in South Korea. In addition, Blinken was also asked whether Iran is seeking the release of additional assets that are located in Japan. Blinken dismissed any plans to release Iranian funds, adding that the reports are incorrect. Choi Won-jong, Arirang News.